Well, hello there, YouTube. This is a brand new channel, and it's called Get a Job. And the reason I started this channel is because I would like to help people, the average person, get an average job. Uh, there's a lot of information out there um, there's a lot of information out there to help people get bachelor degrees. There's so many commercials, ads, um, all over the place, no matter where you look on TV, on the radio, on the internet. Get your bachelor's in engineering, get your nursing degree. Uh, we got so many channels out here right now, um, really preaching to corporate level people, marketing, advertising. We have so many channels that want to show people how to start a business. We have channels out there that wants to tell people to get their money up, get their money up. And I don't see a lot of spaces for us blue collar workers. And I'm trying to be someone to advocate for blue collar workers. Like like half of the United States makes less than $50,000. And that's a lot of people. Most of us come out of high school and we just get normal jobs, blue collar jobs, or we end up in some dead end spot where we don't like it. Now, before I go any further, I want to introduce myself. I'm Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith. Um, me, I have an average job. I make around $50,000. Now, I'm very, very, very uh happy for my success. My $50,000 is not a lot of money. Yeah, I can't do a whole lot with it. But for me to have $50,000 at my age right now, it's an accomplishment. So, excuse me, I'm a little nervous here. This is the first time I'm recording, and I'm trying to do this with no script. I've been writing this in my head for months, even years. So I'm trying to get this out without feeling embarrassed, knowing that I'm not talking to anybody right now. But I'll give you a little background on myself. I've done just about any job you can think about. I've done fast food. I've worked in warehouses where I box cigarettes. I worked in cheesecake factories. I've dug holes. I'm currently digging holes. Somewhat. Cleaning ditches. Anyway, I use shovels. I've tried to do I tried to do lumberjacking. I tried to be a lumberjack. Learn how to try to use a chainsaw, cutting down trees that's all around you, limbing them. That was eye opening. That was very eye opening. Um, I've done the entertainment. I've been in hospitality. I've done telemarketing. I've done sales. I've done door to door sales, which I did as a child. And when I say a child, I mean like 15, 16. That's what I was like. One of my first jobs. I've done home renovations. If I haven't mentioned, the food industry already, I think I've already mentioned hospitality. I worked at a concert event. Um, I've done, those warehouse jobs. Oh, and I've also done transportation jobs. There's a lot of jobs I've done, and there's a lot of jobs I haven't done. But I think I'm the person to want to talk about this. And I think that I can give some good insight and information. And I feel like uh, I'm the best person to talk about this because I was down there doing it. Trust me, I know what a Burger King kitchen look like. Trust me, I know what uh, uh, a warehouse job, a warehouse looks like. If you ever been to any job orientation where there was probably 20 or 30, maybe even 50 people already in there, all being interviewed, as they say. You get called in for an interview and you go there and there's 50 other people there in an orientation getting hired at the same time. Yeah, you know you're gonna probably be in some type of crappy job. Trust me, been there, done that. Um, but I want to bring light to some of um, the blue collar jobs that pay between, I'm gonna say 40 to 50 thousand dollars. And this channel is gonna be more for the younger group. Now, if you're in your 40s and your 50s and you haven't found yourself a stable career, I'm sorry to say it, but I'm gonna be blunt. You're gonna have to live with your decisions that you've already made for yourself. Not to say that you can't, and not to say that you won't, and not to say that you cannot find a good opportunity for yourself. You actually have an advantage, honestly, being that age, because you can compile all your skills, all your knowledge. And if you present yourself the correct way to the right company, you can start over. You can start at your last success and become something. But I want to give this information mainly to the younger generations. I mean, the people coming straight out of high school and they don't have a desire to go to college. They just want to make money. So I don't want to make this intro too long. I'm going to finish this episode up and I'm going to, I said episode, I really mean like this intro video. I'm going to finish this intro video up and I'm going to start right into one potential job that's across the United States that is in desperate need of people and you don't need a college degree to go to. All you need is a passion. All you need is the will. And all you got to do is go to work. If you get up and go to work every single day, you will find yourself and find success in just that. People don't want to get up and go to work every day. So I'm going to try to bring some I'm going to try to bring some inspiration. I'm going to try to bring some self-reflection. I'm going to try to bring some positivity. I'm going to try to motivate. I'm going to try to motivate this young generation to just get up and go out there and get it. And before I even go into too many episodes, I'm going to just start this episode off by saying you're going to need to do some extra learning. You're going to have to continue to learn. Like, just because you got out of school doesn't mean you're going to take your last test. You're going to take another test if you want to make some money. Now, I'm going to try to find and cover other jobs where you may not possibly have to do any extra training. But the odds are, like, if you want to get past a certain threshold, and that threshold is $40,000. If you want to get past that threshold of $40,000, you're likely going to have to do some type of training. But I'm going to focus on jobs, like I said, ranging between $40,000 to $50,000, and that's not the first year. That's like where you could possibly end up in a good 10 years. So again, my name is Mr. Smith. It's a brand new channel. Get a job. I'm going to close this out simple. And if I stumble and if I sound nervous throughout this whole process, just know that I'm just an average guy and I just want to give information and I just want to help people find a job. That's all. I have a whole lot to say I got a whole lot on my mind that I would like to say, and I don't want to just have so much put out right now. I'm going to try this. My wife's idea. This was my wife's idea. Start a podcast. Well, you know what? I'm going to start this. This is what I'm going to start. I'm going to start this way. And if I have any blue collar workers that's going to start listening, if I have any entry level position that any people out there that started off in an entry level position and they find themselves making a decent living, because let's be honest, a $40,000 to $50,000 a year, that's a decent living. It ain't great, it's decent. But if you got a proper team with you, 40 or $50,000, that's that's something to bring to the table. So if we have any entry level employees or entry level anybody, just anybody who works in these blue collar jobs and some of these entry level jobs, if y'all have if you would like to support me, I would ask you to just, hit a like button, hit a subscribe button, tell you tell people that needs information like this, that this video is out there. And I'm going to just wrap it up because I feel like I'm stumbling over my words now, because like I said, I got a lot to say. So I'm going to end it here. um but I thank you. Even if you don't look at any more videos from this point, I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to this video. And I hope you have, I'm going to come up with some way to close these videos. But thank you so far for listening to what I have to say as of right now.